Listen, I kept it bottled up and I imploded. It's going to end ballistic and there's no other way. Listen, there's a misconception. You're weak if you speak on your feelings as a young man, as a king. I'm going to tell you one thing, you're strong. And this doesn't just go for the kings, this goes for the queens as well. I'm 15 plus seconds in. Thank you if you showed up watching me show up because you didn't have to be here. Let's truly get into it. You're going to implode. What is imploding? Imploding from the inside out. All these emotions that you think you're tough because you're holding in. You don't, express yourself. You don't have to go to therapy, young king. You got to speak to your peoples. You got to speak to yourself, right? Because you're going to go insane. Everything that rubbed you the wrong way in this life, everything that made you feel terribly, it was there for a reason. And it's fucking you up. These loud ass trucks try to throw me off my purpose, but it can't happen. The only person that can truly throw you off your purpose is yourself. Let's get back into it. These things, all these road bumps that you're holding on to, they will make you implode. Like I said, they're here for a reason. Negativity is natural. Get over that negativity, turn it into positivity. If you're a returning viewer, you've heard that plenty of times. And if you're a new viewer, shout out to you because you didn't have to be here, as I always say. You're going to implode. It's going to end ballistic. Right, like I said, there's a misconception. There's a stigma on us, on the kings, right? And black men deal with it the most. Like I said, you don't have to go to therapy. And if you're going to therapy, that's still not going to fix the entire problem, right? Because what do you do after you leave the therapy session? Have a therapy session with yourself. It's not weak to journal. It's not weak to write things down in your notes. Go take a walk, get your feet in the grass. That's what I advocate for. I'm not doing this to make $1 million. I'm doing this to raise the collective consciousness. And when I do, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to go. I'm closing in on 2 minutes. Thank you. Or I'm at 2 minutes. I don't know. Thank you if you're still here. Thank you if you showed up at all. You didn't have to be here. Back into it. It's going to eat you alive. And it's your fault. That's the thing, though. It's your fault. You have nobody else to blame but yourself. Stop holding these things in. Like I said, speak to your folks. Speak to your pop. Speak to your mom, brother, sister, closest ones, though. Like, people that you call brothers that aren't blood, but people that you call brothers. Even speak to them, bro. And if you can't speak to them, they're not really your brothers, right? Like I said, if you're not comfortable even speaking to them people, you got to say something, bro. Like I said, speak to yourself. Start doing what I'm doing. Even if you don't want to post videos, record the shit. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to release something that was inside of you. Right? Continue to be yourself in this life because everyone isn't. I'm not going to say everyone is trying to be someone else, but there's a lot of people doing things outside of themselves to get where they want to be. I don't know what it even is. Right? But listen, you're going to go ballistic. You're going to go insane. You're going to implode if you keep holding these things in. What are you holding it in for? Listen, I can tell you it's a stigma. It's a misconception that is not true. You're not weak, bro. People are going to tell you that you're weak if you express in a situation to how they made you feel. Sometimes you're making yourself feel away. Right? You're making yourself feel away, and that's on you. You got to change this shit up. You got to stop doing everything that you was doing last year and the year before because it's eating you alive. You're going to implode. You're going to explode. People say women are more emotional than men. I don't know, that can be true, but they say that because women actually just speak on the shit and just express themselves time and time again, and it can get annoying. But listen, I said you're going to implode, you're going to explode because it's going to be ballistic because men hold the shit in. Men hold shit in, kings hold shit in that they've been dealing with for 2 years. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers be going crazy and crashing out. This video is going to stop you from crashing out. You don't have to be here though, so shout out to you for showing up, watching me show out, because I'm not going to be... Listen, I won't talk your heads off too much longer. I promise you I won't. So thank you for showing up. Back into it. It's going to cause you to implode. Holding things in. Like I said, if you're not going to therapy, if you're not going to your mom, if you're not going to your dad, if you're not going to a sibling, at least write it down. At least make a video. At least go get your feet in nature. At least go touch a tree. I'm trying to tell you the vibes nature gives off, we neglect, right? So touching a tree, putting your feet in the grass, it'll do wonders for you. Putting something different in your body, it'll help you along the way in this journey, because there's too many ups and downs. Not so many, there's too many, right? And you're going to continue to deal with them even on a good day. You're going to deal with a down on a good day. You have to look at a down as something positive. Okay, how do I combat that? How do I deal with that? It's that simple, right? I'm like 5 minutes in or so shout out to you. If you're a returning viewer, you see this is the gist of my channel. You see the backgrounds, you see where I'm at. And I ain't never gonna stop, you know? People neglect the connection we have with nature. Back to the topic though, I promise you I won't talk your heads off for too much longer. I kept it bottled up and I imploded. You're not weak. You're not soft. That's a misconception. That's a stigma that is still going to be attached to us years and years from now, right? Listen, I just want to let you know there's a better day ahead of you, right? But it has to start with you speaking on how you feel. A lot of people want to bottle up these emotions because they don't want to be looked at as weak or soft. Listen, I'm not going to tell anybody how to live their life. I'm not going to call you stupid, but you are truly stupid if you think holding things in is bettering yourself. Listen, and it's easier said than done. Right, so don't get me wrong. I've held things in plenty of times and I still do. Like I said, these videos are venting sessions. I'm speaking to y'all and I'm speaking to myself. So what we all need to understand consciously is you're gonna implode from the inside out. The wind trying to throw me off. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. I don't got my mic on. I think I lost my mic, honestly. I had two of them. Sad, bad John. Like I said, I won't go too much longer. You know, you guys got the main topic, you guys got the meat and potatoes, right? So I want to shout out to y'all for watching. Like I said, I'm not doing this to make $1 million. You're here to win, right? This shit is crazy. I'm doing this to raise the collective consciousness, and I'm not going to stop ever, even when I do. It's your boy, Dev. I advocate for mental, physical, and spiritual health. If you don't want to implode, those are the steps. Shout out to y'all.
You already know I'm with my guy Devin. Shout out to my guy Dev. Eat it thoroughly. Fuck everybody. Eat it thoroughly.